Hey, it's me, Sai7, and welcome to part 50 of Limbus Company, and today is Walpurgis Night 5. We've got the full stop office that's gracing us today with Honglu and Heathcliff. Man, they look so cool. I'm so happy with this, man. Also with Magic Bullet Otis and Ego that gets basically its own movie. So this should be pretty fun. Ready to gamble? Am I ever? You know, I actually do feel kind of lucky, which is maybe a bad sign. What about you guys? Feeling lucky? I figured we'd play the Netzach OST because you know damn well I'm gonna get that announcer at least 5 times, right? It's like Angela. God, that was such a cursed pull. Here to watch the internet burn. You know, hey, I'm just saying, you do get a plus 50 to luck by subscribing here, so... Hey, I don't know. How badly do you want these identities? Do you think it plays through each animation for this? Oh, it does. Damn, dude, that looks so good. All right, chat. Here we go. Actually, let's do a... I feel like everyone should do a before and after picture for what their inventory looks like. So we're... Here. We'll write this down. The lunacy. So 42k. I mean, surely that's enough, right? 20 tickets. And what is this? Just a 10 pull? Yeah. So effectively 30. You have 82k. Damn, dude, he's been saving. Or maybe you robbed the bank. All right, here we go. Easy. It's actually going to be all 3 of them. Okay. Malkuth? Oh no. This so it begins. Oh, Heathcliff. Yo, look at that hair. You know, it looks like Honglu actually just gave him a hair transplant, right? Like, damn, dude, it goes past the middle of his back. 1 down. 20 pulls. Oh yeah, I didn't shard this. Yo, when did Gregor get this? I did shard the Ishmael one. Alright, that's 30. Got Otis last rerun. I know, it's a joke. Yo, those 1 week waits. Is that 40? 50? Oh no. Oh, surprise. Alright, that's the wrong Honglu. We don't do 2 stars anymore. Take you 130. That's not bad. Alright, another Heathcliff. You have 72k, so you spent 10k? Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, Dawn. Dude, why does it do... That's actually so messed up. Yo, Magic Bullet Otis. Man. Alright, just Honglu. I'm going to be honest, Honglu is kind of the one I want the most. Magic Bullet's up there. Just for that 7th shot. Okay. No, no. Oh, I stopped counting how many pulls we're doing. Oops. Yo, Dawn again. The tornado herself. Someone can count later. I think we can look at the... What the hell is that? No! No, I didn't want this. This is why Sinclair. So I think I'm down to only not having... So what are we up to? 130? Oh no. Hold on, look at this. The only identity I don't have is still Blade Lineage Sinclair. Oh, and I guess Fang Hunt. Alright, 130. Honglu. Nice, we got him. That's not bad. 150 or 140. Dude, poor Sinclair. He was supposed to be Stefan. Do you guys think he's actually ever gonna show up? Like if they do a Walpurgis Night reruns. Alright, you guys can have Stefan now. Yeah, okay, so the question is, do we keep pulling for... Who? Yeah, that's about right. Do we try to pull for announcers or no? Up to you, yes. Alright, Walter said it. He did this. Is this like the... Oh, 2 of them. The gambling's taking root. Yo, Honglu and Heathcliff again? Okay. Alright, very funny, Project Moon. Oh no, Bing Hunt. I guess we're just finishing out the collection. If you make progress, push it to the end. Yeah, I mean, we're almost at 200 anyways, right? And Mephi's been good to us so far. 3 more. I'm so curious what the revenue is going to look like for Project Moon. So in November, which is all of Kanto 7, right? Project Moon made 800k on mobile sales only. For some reason, you can't see like PC and Steam sales, or there's not a site that tracks that. And then in December, after they did the 1 week wait, I think, what was it? What did I write down? They earned 1.4 million. So yeah, that 1 week wait, man, it really worked. Hey, we got Netzach. Easy gamble. And this is the after, so, you know, about 22k spent. 22k and 30 tickets. That's not bad, chat. How did you guys do? We got, I don't think there's anything wrong with wishing blank for everyone. Bother come along if you don't have the blank. That could be fun. This is what happens when you don't know your blank and run away. You do not know of our blank! Exclamation point. In the shadow beneath your bed lies a blank to your life. Right then, ready to blank. It really is as you say, this is a blank that will never miss. So that's Bullet. Magic Bullet Snipe full stop monster. Safety and skill. I don't know, I really liked this banner. Where did you hide the gifts? And then Don Quixote being stabbed. The real tragedy. So these new identities are poise based. Poise ammo. Yeah, they have a pretty interesting kit working with one another. Using combos for their skill 2s. Oh yeah, and you might have noticed that's the Church of Gears, so if we're dealing with smoke as a new status effect, that is going to be very interesting. Because that's percent damage. Hold your fire. Oi, hold your fire, lad. Glow ready, now. Haha, thanks for repeating after me. Can't see too well through all this smoke. Oh, we are dealing with smoke. A battlefield thick with the smoke of war. The chaotic cacophony of gunfire and grinding gears came to a sudden stop at the child's hand sign. Also, blue reverb? Question mark? They were contracted by the Association for the Eradication of the Church of Gears. The child accepted the contract with gusto, but things weren't quite going according to plan, thanks to certain unexpected variables. Doesn't seem like they'll be closing the distance anytime soon, right? Yeah, but I don't know if it's a good idea for us to shoot first, not to mention how we've already wasted a lot of bullets. This contract is a bit more troublesome than I'd expected. I guess that's what you get for picking up a She Association contract. Yep. Despite already having spent quite a lot of bullets, the child and his colleagues were having some trouble making much headway. There was the hot steam, a byproduct of boosting their powers, and the smoke coming out of the grinding gears, but the worst of them all was the erratically moving gear worshippers, the very targets of their contract. Not only are they constantly moving, but their movements are all so bloody offbeat. I'm having some difficulty getting a good shot in, lads. Any bright ideas? Worshippers were sliding out of the bullets' trajectories in bizarrely fluent motions, as though they could tell where their guns were aiming. So that's going to be the thought gears, right? Benefits of installing, yeah, there it is, thought gears, a calculation unit made from humans. Should we just start blasting and hope for the best? I don't hate that idea, but the budget for the bullets wasted is going to be coming straight out of Boss Man's pockets again, even if we were to finish the contract. So that's why they can reload, is because Honglu has money. That's awesome. The colleagues glanced anxiously at the child as the prospect of having to dip into their boss's personal funds became increasingly likely. However, the child's expression was as calm and casual as always, and he'd even begun humming a pleasant tune. I think my budget can handle a volley, unless you're looking to shoot Atelier Logic ammunition full auto. Now that'll bankrupt even me, haha. It's true, it wasn't that big of a deal for this child to pay for the bullets, as long as they made each one count. Don't worry, Honglu's rich. Why is he even working? He could handle it, even if the office funds were about to be completely depleted. All he had to do was to say the word, and the family would send him some pocket money. That pocket money, being the equivalent of the office's yearly budget, could fill their warehouse to the brim with ammunition. It wouldn't leave them much, of course, but still. But not everyone found this attitude to be pleasant. I just don't like it. It makes us feel like parasites every time we gotta ask your family for favors. Well, what other choice have we got? We can break down their cover with impact rounds, but they're hiding in that smoke. Alright everyone, let's all relax and get it done like we always do. I'll take the vanguard, so please, cover me. Pocket money? Yeah, I know. Imagine calling a year's worth of ammo pocket money. That's crazy. Right, I gotta take care of any buggers that get too close to you, yeah? You need to tell me how to do my job. That's great and all, but how about this? I think I just came up with a plan. The child's voice was as gentle as always, but there was a certain confidence and decisiveness in it as he explained the new strategy. After listening to the new plan, quickly described over the brief lull of battle, the two colleagues nodded affirmatively. Okay then, I'm going in. With that, the child leapt into the thick miasma smoke without hesitation. He could barely see what was ahead, and the smoke was suffocating, but the child did not stop. He began pulling the trigger with abandon the moment he ventured into the smoke. Most of them flew fruitlessly toward nothing, but he wasn't planning to hit the worshippers anyway. Ooh. Heathcliff, now. A thunderous gunshot rings out even before the child says his full name through the receiver. The bullet, fired at a moment's notice, lands a direct hit into the worshipper's brain. He'd drawn them to the perfect angle for his sniper colleague to line up his shot. Once he confirmed that the thought gear inside the worshipper had come to a complete stop, the child did not waste a second and gave his next order. I'll draw them out, so start blasting on my count of 3. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3. Bullets mustn't possess the firepower to penetrate building walls or steel. The child knew well about the head's taboo involving firearms, and with that knowledge twisted these disadvantages to his own advantage. Yeah, that's a fun taboo. Putting a worshipper next to a building wall, taking cover on the other side of the wall himself, then ordering his colleague to fire a penetrator round would be an example of one such strategy. Oh, that is smart. Another would be forcing the enemies to take cover behind a wall, requesting his colleagues to fire an impact round and demolishing the wall to bury them in the rubble. The child soon realized that there was but a single worshipper remaining, having survived the slow but methodical takedown of the other worshippers. Looks like their leader escaped. Wow, nothing about the blue reverb. You're the last one of this group. Seeing as you have 2 gears, may assume that you are in a higher position than the others? Mere addition of 1 extra gear provided the lone worshipper a tremendous advantage in their final resistance. The worshipper nimbly wiggled out of bullet trajectories even after the child drew them to an open position, and any penetration rounds that hit it bounced off impotently against its steel armor. Boy, you alright over there? I don't got a clear shot anymore. You're in my dead angle. His colleagues, realizing that this was not a foe to be underestimated, hollered worriedly in the child's direction. I think you two have done a great job supporting me so far, but it's time to end this. It doesn't seem that the child agrees with their concerns. The child steps forward, beaming with a casual smile. A sturdy breastplate made of steel. Some would purchase impact rounds to destroy the metal without penetrating it. Some would purchase micro bullets to shoot through any visible holes in the armor. Oh, that's interesting. But the child sought a much simpler approach to this life of yours. There was nothing stopping him from cutting through metal with his dagger after all. The workshop-made dagger in the child's hand cut through the worshipper's armor like a knife through butter, and he aimed the barrel into this newly created gap in the worshipper's armor. By the time the echoes of the 3 gunshots had dissipated into thin air, the worshippers' gears had already stopped turning. Place the final full stop. Yo, he's so cool. Oh, interesting. I wonder why the blue reverb isn't mentioned in this. The new tech to look out for. Huh. Maybe because the leader escaped? Leader isn't here also, yeah. So, you know, even though they they didn't really get the job done then, did they? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I really don't know. Why would they not mention it? Like, is it possible that these are mirror worlds where the blue reverberation didn't try to gather the distortions? Reasons? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. See the uptime? Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll be in here. Who knows? That one's got away with words. I'll give him that. Sweet talking miserable blokes while wearing those bizarre gears in their head. How could anyone be convinced to willingly turn themselves into some meat gear monster? Meat gears, thought gears, loads of wankers with gears shoved into their heads, all just to become smarter or something, is it? What a load of shite. I mean, I just can't believe how anyone could think that their lot in life is to be a piece of gear in someone else's noggin. I mean, everyone's kind of a cog in the wheel, right? That was, what was her name? Elaine, right? Elena? That was kind of her whole thing. Her whole theme. Yeah, I don't suppose it's any of my business. Let's get back to work. What was it that Honglu said? That it's a rare, lucrative opportunity? Yeah, this will be good for us. And this rifle. I thought Boss Man was some madman when he decided to purchase these firearms. Didn't even have a steady income then, and we were scouted to the team like stray animals getting taken in by some charity office after getting exploited to hell by other no-name offices left and right. Not that I don't deserve to be here, I was always confident in my abilities. But still, the suggestion that we should use those expensive guns all of a sudden was so out of the blue. Oh, there's the blue reverb. That I couldn't help but think it was some shady shite. I thought, oh, this must be one of them scams where they buy me this expensive but broken gun and ask me to pay for its repairs and whatnot, when I was just getting ready to smash the office to bits, trying to get a single straight word out of the boss man. He showed me an entire box, the size of my head, filled to the brim with ammunition. Didn't think the truth would be so simple, that the boss man's just a loaded man. Well, I suppose he did threaten us with no pay if we ever pointlessly wasted our bullets. A month of no pay for every shot missed, was it? Oh. Dude, there's no way Stefan wouldn't be able to pay that. I thought, thinking logically here, that it'd be smarter to get me a sniper rifle so there's less chance of me wasting bullets. You know, that is smart for Heathcliff. So that's how this gun became my partner through thick and thin. I'm still quite fond of flipping out, smashing everything to bits with no concern for what comes next, but I think this fits me just as well. Maybe. I guess there's a satisfying side to this, especially when I'm about to blast sods like him I'd rather not talk to. Ready, Heathcliff? Ready. Once the worshippers are in sight, make sure your gun is loaded and wait for my signal. Looks like I'll be hurting our wallets a tad more than usual today. Is that right with you? Oh, breaking out the Atelier Logic High Velocity Pulverization round, are we? Yeah, those gears in their heads. Regular rounds will just bounce right off them. Better to grind them down and pulverize them. That's true. I'll be deducting your pay if you ever use more than a single round against the same enemy, though. Got it, mate. You'd be grumbling all the same, even if I were using the cheapest ammunition on the market. You know how expensive these bullets are. Atelier Logic ammunition is pretty expensive, even for me. Understood. Push the tactical sight forward, and the chamber reveals itself below. Remove the topmost bullet from there, and carefully replace it with a silver-plated, beautifully engraved bullet. Special round loaded, ready to fire. I hear 2 bleeps of the comms opening and closing instead of a worded reply. That's the code for Roger that. It must be in their earshot. That's very close. Then, I should get ready. Magnetic rail makes a funny noise as it begins to charge. Going for the bullseye. Oh, that's the card name, the 3 cost. For Tamaki. Gunpowder detonates, adding even more power to the bullet blasting forth from the barrel. I feel the recoil ram my shoulder backward. A sniper rifle that uses 2 different propellants in tandem? Now that's something you don't see every day, even in most workshops. Yeah, that's such a cool concept. I'm actually curious how that would work in real life. Of course, S-Class workshops can probably produce all kinds of fantastical items that'll easily trump something like this, but I'm sure I can count the number of S-Class workshops with my one hand. Bet there's more than 3 tops. Do we know of any S-Class workshops? I actually don't think this has ever been mentioned before. And their stuff's gotta be exceedingly expensive too, even for the boss man. So, excluding those outliers, this gun's gotta be the best. What the hell? Yuria, you think? Was she mentioned as an S-Class? I don't recall that. Things apparently have some sort of thing like a bullet dart or something like that, but you don't know that much. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Heathcliff, you missed? Oh, that's 1 month pay gone. No, what in the... They've got to have some kind of foresight or something, dodging my bullet like that. Well, I guess there are surprises around every corner in the city. It's beyond me how this bloke can remain so bloody calm and flippant even in situations like these. Ah, fuck this. Relocating. This nest's compromised. Gotcha. Looks like we'll have to do the thing. I'll leave it to you, Honglu. Okay, I've got this. Bossman covers me whenever I'm on the move. And whenever they've got him cornered, I identify the weak links and blast them with my sniper rifle. We've done this together more than a dozen times. There's no mucking up our teamwork. Well, unless the enemy is clearly out of our league. Okay, is that a Blue Reverb reference? We can see that carefree grin of his all the way from here. Looks like we're going to be okay. Oh, by the way, I'm deducting your pay for this month because you failed to kill them with a single shot, just like I promised. Saying stupid shit like that when they've got an advantage over us. He really is a piece of work. Yeah, no blue reverb or library references. He's still being deducted, Honglu. Hey, you know what? He's a man of his word, and I respect that. Maybe this is before they successfully hurt her, and he enters to save her. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be explained in the event. I want to add these to a Poise team. You know, these actually are just the newest members of Blade Lineage for identities. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good team for the event. Gotta go to the Walpurg level to see if there's any blue reverb hanging around. Look into the Poise team, Gunmen, you're with Swordsman group. Book of the Church of Gears.
이번 화점에 두지.
주인놈 뜻에 따라 출정이군요.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
Oh, they aren't voiced. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they were going to do voice stuff from now on, but I guess their plan is to just bring the voices in during reruns. Oops. Seems like a good place to end it, Dante. Alright. I do consultations with the sinners when there's a need to do so, but also invite them for regular consultations as well, regardless of the necessity. Oh, dude, are you guys excited to see how Dawn's gonna act? In Dante with his new look? Oh man, I'm really excited for Dawn. Back to the voiceless. Oh man. The conversations were usually pretty inane and somewhat perfunctory, to the point where I feel like I'm just going down a list of things to say, asking obvious questions like, how are you doing? Are you dealing with any difficult emotions? Or their queries of similar nature, which means that most of our consultations end up being idle chatter, but... well, so we're good here, right? Faust believes so, yes. The continual growth has been observed throughout the repeated consultations. No changes for the worse or problems with your tenure as the manager have been found. It's more like Faust is the one giving the consultation, huh? That's good. Faust was always the last sinner on my consultation list, and whenever I finished consulting her, she would have me participate in her consultation in turn, as she actually is. That's funny. How nice, question mark. These are rather valuable opportunities for me, given that they're pretty much the only times I ever get to voice my concerns without hesitation. Not to mention that there are also chances to try to brainstorm how we go about resolving them. It is. Do you have any further questions? As I was listening to Faust, sitting across from her and cleaning up the documents laid out on my desk, my calendar came into view. Oh yeah, it's happening pretty soon, isn't it? By it, you are referring to the Walpurgis night. I feel like it's about time it happened again. It's been happening pretty frequently as of late, to the point where they're occurring once every few days. What? I don't know how rare this event really is, but I'm starting to develop some sort of intuition as to how often it comes. Huh. Dante's keeping track. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of for his own sake, too. Having amnesia and whatnot. It seems that you've found yourself a pattern of sorts, Dante. However, the basis by which the Walpurgis night occurs is pure chance. There are no rules that dictate their frequency. Huh? Really? But I just have this feeling, an intuition that it's about to happen, you know? Just has come to understand that your feelings, Dante, may sometimes yield exceptional results that elude any sort of logical or sensible explanations. Is that like a backhanded compliment? I don't... However, to find patterns in which there are none is... Oh. Faust proven wrong? What is this look? She actually has like a little bead of sweat on her cheek. This is a new sprite, isn't it? I actually don't think I've seen that or remember it. Thus had just begun her explanation with a barely noticeable grin when she was prematurely cut off by the all too familiar alarm and the accompanying light show of green flashes. Faust might be angry. You were saying, Faust? It is always a pleasant surprise to encounter such uncertainties. You don't look pleased at all, though. Let us head to the driver's seat. And with that, she hurriedly stormed out of my room. Sometime later... Oh, we're actually in the church. This is cool. Although, a church having cells... not a good sign. This is one weird place, huh? Are we in some kind of prison? Air smells dank. I think we might be underground. I was wondering if we'd get to visit the L Corp headquarters again. I'm pretty sure that's where we'll be going on our next Walpurgis night. Yeah, what do you think the next one's gonna be? We get like a... Red Noon? Huh? How do you know that? Doesn't seem like they're taking turns to appear. The patterns are telling me that this time we're inside a book of the library, I think. Any thoughts, Faust? I mean, they turn people into gears, so is it any shock? Nah. As I've stated earlier, the basis by which the Walpurgis nights occur is pure... The hell are you blathering about? Quit going off on tangents and answer the questions straight. Yeah? Always, for the sake of efficiency, immediately and succinctly explicate your point when replying to your superior's questions. Understood? Indeed. This event seems to take place at a period of time when the library existed. However, it does not seem to be the case that we will be facing abnormalities here, as we had done so in the past. Huh? Then what? Wait, shh. Voices. They're close. Everyone hushed. I could hear voices muttering from a distant hallway. Seems that this place is a place of congregation for an emergent religious group once known as the Church of Gears. The Church of Gears? So do they worship literal gears, or is it more symbolic? Like they're worshipping the sacred values of labor or something? Of course Radia would ask that. No, Radia. Excuse me. Faust gazed into the distance, blinked a few times, and continued as though she realized something. Not exactly. They consider themselves to be, as denizens of the city, nothing more than gears. Their belief is that their misfortunes stem from the fact that their current lot in life has placed them where they do not belong. Such was Faust's input. Is she getting all this from the society she mentioned before? They don't seem too off the mark then. Many of people in the city have jobs they're not fit for. Perhaps so. However, do understand that the laity of this religion, dubbed meat gears, install their objects of worship known as thought gears, gears made from humans, into their own brains. And what is a laity? Lay people as distinct from the clergy, ordinary people as distinct from professionals or experts. Okay. Okay, point taken. You can stop now. Yeah, what was I even thinking? Of course they're just another bunch of crazies. Radia brought her hand to her mouth, as though she was about to vomit, then shook her head dismissively. Anyways, so what are we supposed to be doing here? Do we kill him? It's a new face for Radia. The scared one. You know, I think you're right. I don't think we've ever seen the... What do you even call that? Like anime marks? I really don't know what to call those. He's uncertain where the end of this scenario lies. However, as your proposed course of action has often led us to solutions, it likely will be much different this time. Can you imagine if we fight the blue reverb? Please, a moment. What is this scenario that you have mentioned in passing? Yeah, I caught that too. It is only a hypothesis of sorts at the moment. However, please recall the past manifestations of a phenomenon in which we, once the goal determined by the scenario was deemed complete, were immediately returned to the bus's corridors. And given that the beginning and the resolution are always identical, as though the scenario is resetting from cycle to cycle, it can be surmised that we are repeating the same scenario. Okay. Ooh, small text. There are other rooms in the back door with similar attributes. Given that they also consist of rooms that repeat certain scenarios until a certain objective is completed, it can be said that the prospect of this hypothesis turning out to be correct is not entirely out of the realm of possibility when it comes to technological limitations. Okay. And recollecting as you say, I find that there were instances in which we were invariably made to reach the same conclusion, regardless of the specifics of our mythologies in battle. Oh, so is it referring to how canonically we died to the Violent Noon the first time? Is that what it is? That is what happened, right? Oh, Don Quixote, her first words. Verily, hast thou not said before, young Faust, that our actions, taken within the bounds of the realities manifested by the powers of Walpurgisnacht, were indeed events of the past, yet manipulated not the history of the world wherein we do exist. Okay, so she's gone back to this, but also kind of smarter. I guess maybe more involved too. Correct. That is another evidence for the hypothesis that these are but scenarios. So even if we were to kill those worshippers, they're not actually dying, right? Still carrying that soft heart, are you? But it just doesn't seem right. Attacking someone who can speak just like we do without really getting to know what's going on seems, you know? The intent behind your question is understood. Yes, you are correct. That's a good question to clear up. Phew. Testing, do you copy? An unfamiliar voice suddenly whispered into our ears. Who is this? Is it full stop? The heck? Since when did we have these things in our ears? That's when I realized that the sinners were all equipped with something resembling transmitters in their ears. Stefan? What the shit are you guys? It's me, Stefan. Wake up. We gave you a subcontract because you were supposedly much better at blitzes like these. We've made quite the fuss when we were handing it over to you, remember? Come on, let's just do our jobs and go home, okay? Or is this another tantrum about how we're taking 60% of the reward? Oh, weird. Randomly teleported earpieces for convenience. I see. This appears to be our role in this scenario. We all know that the Church of Gears is one nutjob factory, but don't get the ickiness get in the way of the mission. Got that? We got this straight from Director Eugen of the Shi Association Section 2. You have to capture their leader alive. Oh, so this is even different from the Uptie story. If you screw this job up, we can all say goodbye to that payday we've all been looking forward to. So I'm leaving it to you, okay? Hey, what does this leader look like? Holy shit, are you insane? You didn't even read the documents we sent you before going in there? Okay, I guess they did infiltrate the base without even reading the intel. Maybe they're veterans who really are just that good. I won't deny the title of a veteran. Oh, Otis. Oh, well, you'll know the moment you lay your eyes on the leader. Veiled face, huge gears in the head, and all that. It appears to be an appropriate amount of intelligence to identify this target. Great, then let's do this. Oh, the chair. I do like the nostalgia. Alright, now do they have smoke? Oh, they do. Max potency 10, max count 5. At 9 plus potency, final power plus 1. Take plus 5% more damage for every potency. Lose 1 counted turn end. Smoke is here. Vapor. Oh, it's not the, like, big card, though. Puppy Broom. Instead of taking more damage due to smoke on self, inflict more damage. When gaining smoke, gain 1 additional smoke. The first coin to connect in an encounter deals plus 10% more damage. Jeez. On evade skill, use base power plus 1. With staggered, lose all smoke on self. And then the church with the gear and the sanity. That's cool. Get 1 additional smoke or smoke count when gaining them. Turn start, gain 3 fragile, 2 damage up and 1 defense power up. Panic effects, yeah. Dude, why can't we get... Oh, their models are just straight up a 1-to-1 too. Some people thought status effect poise is smoke equivalents. mean, kind of. The difference is with poise that it's only a % chance to activate, right? And then our effect, ready to fire. Skill slot +1, modify skill pool, gain 1 use of skill 3 but lose 1 of skill 1, nice. Deal plus 10% more damage for every ammo the base attack skill spends. Attack skills that gain ammo deal plus 10% more damage for every marksman bullet or magic bullet, chooses whichever of the two that has the higher damage gain. Oh, that's nice. When killed with the skill, heal 25 sanity for 2 allies, including self, with the least sanity, plus 2 ego resources of the affinity of the skill that defeated the target, plus 1 ego resource for all other affinities. And we have to kill 30.
숨 참고 있을 때 말 걸지 마라.
Headshot. Damn, dude, Honglu starts off with so much ammo. 18. I think all of his skills spend like 3 though, right? Yeah, and so Honglu, his skill 2 works the same way that Ahab Mail's skill 2 works, where you have the percentage chance of resonance for doing a combo move, so... so target spotted. If Unit A applies the effect to Unit B follows up with an unopposed attack with its skill 2 against the same enemy Unit A attacked with its skill.
된다면 사활을 건다.
Oh, that was a cool animation. Like smoke effect getting hit by them. They just shredded him. Heathcliff might have a new one. No, I think for the events they usually give your character in slot 1 something.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리 세.
마침표를 사선이 비었어요.
공로 지원한다.
Damn.
아이, 끝도 없이 몰려드네. 대가리엔 이상한 톱니바퀴나 받고 총알 안 떨어지게 잘 관리하라고.
Oh, new one. Aggressive Gear Fanatic. That is a lot of smoke. Holy. Okay, if we were ever gonna gain like a smoke identity, what would it be? The smiling faces? Although, I don't know, dude, smoke would be such a broken status effect. Especially for bosses. Attack your risk. On defensive skill use, defensive is skill base power +1. Like your delay. If this unit is alive, no enemies are generated at turn end.
전투응대에 나서
38? What the hell?
한 점만 노린다. 깔끔한 헤드샷.
Okay, that's such an insane animation. I love that.
그 삶에 마침표를. 이러면
쏜다.
Okay, Heathcliff's out of ammo.
먼저 빠진다.
Okay, so he runs away.
긴장하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
I don't remember what it is. He can attack from off the field, but I don't know how.
타깃 포착. 한시밖에 고통 없어.
Ooh. He's giving cyber support now, probably.
긴장하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
One magic bullet.
물의 배틀.
I really want to use the ego for the 7th shot.
그 삶의 마침표를.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Oh, so we'll kill herself on the 7th, though? That's the point. For the funny. Pretty unsettling, but they didn't give us too much trouble, huh? Yeah, my weapon kept slipping out of my hand because I had to stop myself from throwing up. Brains and all that blood and chunks of flesh whenever the gears turned and crushed the... It is ill-advised to mouth what imparts you nothing but displeasure, Sinclair. Past the sinners, who all appeared rather exhausted from certain non-fatigue related issues, I saw a shuddering figure. That one must be the leader of this church. Oh, just remember, this is a capture mission. Of course, Executive Manager. I know an exceptional technique by which I can 100% ensure the survival of the subject, possible defense wounds notwithstanding. Please, leave us alone. Stay away. Just as Otis had begun approaching the leader, her face contorting into a terrifying expression. Oh, wow. 13 of you, huh? Oh, is it him? Why, those friends must have spent quite a fortune hiring you all. Oh, the music. Oh, it is him. The exact same picture and everything, too. From Ruina. Blue reverb time. Do you think we actually fight him? There's a flash of light, and in that blink of an eye, someone had kicked Otis to the side and embraced the leader in their arms. Could you be the person my father always talked about? I guess. But why, I cannot well see whom this figure is, yet such power has to be... No, wait, does Don Quixote know? Sorry, friends, I do appreciate your welcome, but... I'm going to have to leave it with this friend over here instead. Make way for us, will you? I guess we don't see his face. Absolutely not. Otis aggressively strides toward the shadowy intruder. The details were fuzzy and shadowed, but I was pretty sure that this figure was holding a massive scythe. That's me! What a grand welcome. Wow, I'm about to shed a tear. Well then. The intruder begins to raise his scythe, his voice untainted by even a tinge of battle anxiety. And we found ourselves back at the corridors. It seems that this is where the scenario ends. Damn it, what indignity. Or like Don Quixote can tell a color. I mean, she seems to have them all memorized. Nay, young Otis, 'tis not to be humiliated of. while I am not entirely confident of this speculation, for I was availed naught else save for the silhouette, that strength, that composure. Forsooth, the silhouette of this foe. I had bore witness to this magnificence in the past in the magazine. A color. Thou hast almost engaged in a duel with a color fixer. Recovering your memories clearly hasn't diminished your love of fixers one bit, huh? Silence, 'tis irrelevant. That's nice. Anyhow, young Faust, thou hast said as such in the past. What a repeated visit would be to our benefit as long as this night is in effect. Forsooth, forsooth? Indeed. Well, should I be granted the chance to behold the countenance of this figure, it should be of no trouble for I to determine which of the illustrious color fixers this one is with a greater certainty. May I perchance be granted the opportunity to approach this figure in young Otis's stead? Wow, she's asking permission too. This is some real character development. There's no reason to deny that request, though I am of the belief that the identity of this individual will not be revealed regardless of the choices we make in this scenario. Woohoo! Don Quixote is just as passionate as ever, huh? The Faust expression maintains its stony coldness, highlighting the contrast. It seems like she was deep in contemplation, so I sought to ask. Is something on your mind, Faust? If the scenario hypothesis is correct, perhaps the conclusion we have just seen may be a hint of sorts. A hint? Yeah, of what? Perhaps the overt contrivance of this conclusion implies a tacit threat or a warning posed against us that the tale may be forced to continue regardless of her own actions. Oh, meaning that we could never actually stop the Blue Reverb, right? From taking the leader. There may be an incident in the future in which LCB's journey comes to an untimely halt due to our failure to find the conclusion in a Walpurgis night event. It appears the access to that information is still locked. Yeah, what would that be? Because this is just straight up foreshadowing, right? So maybe like a midnight event? Or a midnight ordeal? What else from Runa would we not be able to handle? Zhao? We had to go up against her ego. Or maybe if one of the Walpurgis events, like this would be way later. Like if it was the head. Distorted Yawn, Black Silence, that kind of realization, fighting the head. Yeah, man, it could be a lot of things. That's interesting. Having some trouble following your train of thought. It is alright. When the time comes, Dante, it may be the case that your intuition will bring proof to these hypotheses. As it has today. Yeah. However, it seems that verifying Don Quixote's hypothesis takes precedence for the moment. And your esquire, prithee, move with haste now. Haste, I say! Can we have a second before we... Watching Don Quixote's enthusiasm, I decided to table the more complicated thoughts for later, like I always do. Faust is right. It might do us well for me to have some more faith in my own intuitions for now.
그저 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
Loot the weapons. Yo, he's a little gremlin. Alright, hard mode.
뛰어가겠네.
Yeah, I really like this picture.
교단놈들이 곧 몰려들 거야. 정신머리 똑바로 차리고 무기부터 확인해.
살인듯이. 깔끔한 헤드샷.
Dude, turn 1, just absolutely nuking.
욕적.
움직임이 어려운 목표로. 타겟 포착. 1시간.
칼을 깔끔한 헤드샷. 깔끔한 헤드샷.
You know, I guess one of the ordeals in Lobotomy Corp was fighting a claw. I could see that being pretty difficult for us to do. But I think you can get that event pretty early on. No, you can't. When does that happen in Lobotomy Corp? Is that a day 48 thing?
전투응대에 나선다.
격발. 당신이다. 고통은 없어.
Yeah. Fighting Gebra or Bina. Meltdowns.
삶으로 인도하지.
You know, it would be funny to see like a Yasad meltdown in Limbus company.
그 삶의 마침표를.
Yeah, that would freak some people out. What the hell is happening? Okay, so I need to double check how we get him to attack off field. If this unit does not have any remaining ammo of any kind, activate Overwatch assignment once per encounter. Turn in to recover from stagger and retreat from the encounter, unless it's forced. Chain battles, give this unit slot to a substitute, yeah. I don't know. His rolls are so high too. 22?
여기까지 쏜 이상 돌아갈 수 없는 거다. 강화세를 당겨도 지옥뿐이라 해. 그 삶의 마침표를. 그 삶의 마침표를.
Yeah, I really like that animation.
끝도 없이 몰려드네. 대가리엔 이상한 톱니바퀴나 받고.
Oh, so she's already up to 7. So do we do it, chat? Guys want to see Otis explode for the lows?
용건을
Oh, not that one. Want to do the funny? I have to. It was put in the game for a reason. You see, we just... So that's how you get the combo to go off, but we just deal too much damage.
다른 것이 절망이었대. 탄환이 향한 곳은 정해져 있지.
What? She didn't die. Is it like after the turn? I was kind of hoping she'd just explode, like with the enemy. There she goes.
이것으로 끝이 아닐 테지.
No ammo, so this turns into a clashable counter. That's so cool. I really like this.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
You know, Otis got to the 7th bullet really fast too.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
타깃 포착. 한시 방향.
Alright, I should be spamming AoEs now. Could have done it last turn.
타깃 포착. 한시 방향.
영원한 참으로.
Also, with this event, this is the first time we see what a Church of Gears icon would look like. In Ruina, it was just a blue reverb icon, his site.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
그 삶의 마침표를.
So that's pretty cool.
수확한 모든 시선이 이끌리지.
그 삶의 마침표를. 그 삶의 마침표를.
Yeah, we keep getting the combo thing, but they just die
갈라지는
after his first shot. Yeah, weak to Pierce. Still have to wait for a mere dungeon run to see it.
즐겁겠군. 흩뿌려져 수확한 모든 시선이 이끌리지. 무덤을 준비하고
다음 목표로.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
You know, this is kind of like seeing the magic bullet ecos grow up. It makes me feel a little old. Like seeing them go from all the way from Lobotomy Corp to now.
아름다운 것. 피어나. 확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
You're getting upgrades. Yeah, the animations, everything. Yeah.
사용한 탄환값을 빼면 아,
Okay, so if we were actually gonna win this, I think we need a team comp that can span. Trying to solo this with Hong to get the final mission. We're killing all 77?
명령이라면
Oh no. I mean, he's got... Oh no, it's not a focused encounter, so evade doesn't really help you. Wait, how close are you getting? One where you need to kill 30 enemies with the center with the buff. I feel like you could just give it to
내가 진
Dawn.
지위를 받는
아, 이번 회에는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
소
아, 이번
준비는 항상 되어 있습니다.
그러든가.
Oh no, we need Barber Otis for enhanced skill too.
원하신다. 어머, 부탁드려요.
We'll see what this does. I was thinking since they're weak to Pierce, you know, Sun Shower always does work in these events.
무기부터 확인해.
선택지.
꽤 뚫려라.
움직임이 어설퍼요. 그야, 완성되었나?
무기를 만드는 것만큼
One
내가
survived.
어머니보다 뛰어났지. 가족을 위해
Sun's Wall is really good. Yeah, I really like how all the sinners have one ego that's just... It really represents them, you know? Ishmael, Blind Obsession.
내 작품에
이-
의견이라도 있어.
Yeah, I guess Sunshower, for you saying. Recruiting Mercala for Don Quixote. I'm really curious what they're gonna do with Honglu, because it can't be Soda. That's his big one, his big ego. Yeah, I'm really excited for Honglu's Kanto.
따뜻한
그 삶의 마침표.
I almost wonder if he's gonna end up losing his eye. I don't know, there's just something in my gut that tells me.
타깃 포착. 한시 방향.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹글
Need to kill every enemy in one turn, otherwise you can't get the 77 enemy mission.
끝을 낼 시간이다.
Even from turn 1? Oh yeah, wasn't the Dawn of Green was like that too.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고. 깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고.
끝도 없이 몰려드네. 대가리엔 이상한 톱니가.
Oh, you didn't even get to use it.
총알 안 떨어지게 잘 관리하라고.
I forgot to switch. Oops.
좀 찍었네.
한 점만 노린다. 깔끔한 헤드샷.
414.
소류 경멸 라샹
Heathcliff seems like a, or full stop Heath seems like a really good identity.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고.
It's always a little hard to tell though because these events are tailor made for the identities to make them seem better than they usually are. And so we'll have to take them to the mirror dungeon
공로 지원한다.
and see how they hold up.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
시야 확보. 쏜다. 먼저 빠진다.
너희의 무기 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Okay, so that should spend all the ammo. So is this a turn start effect?
그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
Oh, it is. It has to be turn start at 0.
타겟 포착. 1시방향.
산소류 경멸 온 라샹
I don't know. For Walpurgis, what I guess scenarios would you guys want to see? I mean, man, Distorted Yawn would be so cool, but I kind of hope we actually get to see him in the city after he returns.
지겹군. 이 몸이 직접 손봐야겠네.
Especially since we've seen that people can,
너희의 무기 이
Yes.
혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
undistort. It would be cool if he had like a comeback story where he went from distorting to like gaining ego. Even though that'd be hell to fight for sure. That's for this event. You don't need to worry about Hong Lu's ammo.
꿰뚫려라.
Empty, don't know. Hong Lu, full stop in your friend company. Oh no, I didn't put them in. I can do that afterwards.
완성되었나? 이 스며들 듯한 비. 우산이 세진하는
너희의 무기 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Yeah, like what abnormality fights from Runa would you want to do? I don't know, smiling bodies would be fun. Quotation marks, fun. Oh, I didn't put Mercala on this, oh no.
점 찍었네.
Nothing there. Silent Girl, he has. Dude, what if it was Silent Girl but Roland? Like, for some reason, we're actually fighting the librarians. Oh, you know, fan favorite? The Queen of Hatred. Oh, man. You will hate that fight. If only. They'll take 5 years to happen.
완성되었나?
Yeah, it's crazy to think I've done 50, I mean, yeah, 50 streams in, what, nearing 2 years? I don't know, that's not too bad.
타겟 포착.
Vertical Spike is now in Limbus.
산소류 경을 온 라샹.
You know, I've had an influx of people watching the Zwei Ishmael soloing Ricardo video and being like, what the fuck, this is the best way to do this. Like, yeah. Which is always funny. Because sometimes soloing just is better for fights. Like for Ruina, the Floor of Language realization, easier to do as a solo with Gebra. Just red mist and the Meowngist.
너희의 목이 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌. 가족을 위해.
I enjoy my vertical difficulty spikes.
라샹.
Which I imagine we'll get another in Honglu's Kanto, fighting his siblings.
환상의 세계로 들어가죠.
But they do something kind of like Tips realization, lots of damage.
네 피부에서
이 스며들 듯한 몸이
And those would be really fun.
지겹고 이 몸이 직접
Gonna get difficulty spikes in all the Kantos. I don't know, I feel like... Oh no, Kanto 4 did have Dongbok. I was gonna say Kanto 4 wasn't that bad. I feel like fighting Cromer now... Oh, we missed 2. Fighting Cromer now with all the, like, broken identities would be pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the, like, difficulty spikes kind of get power crept. Alright, I can do this. With only Ninclair is already really easy. You know, that's actually a really good point. There we go. They're on there. And also, my friends list is pretty full. I kind of just collecting people in the inbox, and then usually every update I'll go through and just the people who haven't played for like a week or so, I'll remove and then just add stuff. I think that's just the easiest and fairest way, right? We're gonna make Ryoshu's Kanto hard for tradition's sake. I mean, we're dealing with...
무기부터 확인해.
What, it'll be the fingers for her Kanto? Like, yeah, I imagine that's not gonna be a great time for us. Especially with the Pinky, too. They've been alluded to being just psychos. So I think they're pretty hyped up. The thumb was in bad shape at the end of Ruina. Have to fight the fingers now. Also connected to Gebra too, that's why. I mean, she's theorized as being connected to her. We don't have confirmation yet, but... Right, because the theory for that's just from her being able to dual wield the two ego gifts, right? Her ego weapons. God, that's such a cool animation. I love that. But the revelation that Ryoshi is Gebra's daughter.
내가 어버이보다 뛰어났지.
You think she had time for that? Imagine not dedicating your time to Carmen. Couldn't it be Ayan?
산초류 경을 온 라샹.
So what would that mean? So that means Ryoshi's big hang-up with family is that Gebra left her? Do you really think that's something Gebra would do? No, Gebra not paying child support. I mean, she's got to attend to Carmen.
산초류 경을 온 라샹.
But you know, that's something I was wondering about too. So, if Bari has been going through trying to make, what was it he said?
승리로 이끌겠다.
Was it like a fruit to bloom from a river, or from water from the river, right? Something along those lines. I wonder if she's the one that set in course Carmen and like gave her the ideals to be so charismatic and hype everyone up for her grand plan. It was a flower? Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I wonder if Bari had a hand in that. Really getting into extreme conspiracy theories here, I see. I mean, is that so far-fetched though? Also, who doesn't like a good conspiracy, right? You know, saying that, it would parallel a lot of what happened with Dad Quixote.
피어나라. 너희의 목이 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Yeah, did I just miss a whole wave? Huh.
가족을 위해 산소류 경을 온 라샹.
You think it's a bit much of making master plan in this story? I mean,
하염없이 모든 피를
I don't know, kind of. I feel like it's not that.
피어나라.
I don't think that's like bad storytelling though. But also, we have these characters that are, you know, warping dimensions and stuff, like the Purple Tear. So it's not out of reach.
너희의 목이 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Wow, I must have missed like, oh no, we still have 2 turns. This is 10 enemies. Okay, we're on track still.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
Been in a lot of stories where that idea has been played out, so you're a bit exhausted having another master plan. I mean, I was thinking I was gonna be more exhausted of the whole multiverse stuff that's happening here in Limbus, because that is a trope that's being played out a lot.
피어나라.
I mean, Marvel and DC have been doing that for so long now.
일발장전. 안심이라. 고통 없어.
너희의
녀석이 마지막인 것 같은데.
Alright, the final 10.
심상치 않은 분위기야. 조심해가면서 싸워.
I don't know, I think Limbus is handling it in a pretty unique way though.
한 발을 위해
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 그래 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나라.
You know, one thing that does make it really refreshing too is that there's actually someone in the story who knows what's happening and doesn't like it. Like Damien, I just talked with Leon about this on Twitter, about how Damien doesn't like the mirror tech because he thinks it's theft, taking from other worlds what you don't have. But you know, it is a fair point.
격발. 고통 없어. 흔들리는 일 따위 없이 가로막는 모든 것을 침몰시키고 지평선을 따라 나아가라.
Wait, did she shoot that with her left hand in the ego?
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Alright, I think we did it. For the hard mode. Yes, I need lunacy. Lunacy and tickets, please. Yeah, we have to refill for next Walpurgis. And an Arknights collab, too. For using the multiverse, that is the mirror as a tool and the occasional obstacles. Oh, I didn't do this. Defeat 7+ Gear Worshippers with a single attack skill. Huh. Okay. Because now, let's do a mirror dungeon run and see how these identities do. I don't know. How are you guys liking the identities? I really like their animations.
미호스럽군.
Keith is rolling 50+ with his skill 3 and the lucky pouch. What the hell?
미호스럽군.
I know when we were doing the Gear Worshipper fights, what was it? One time he rolled 44? But yeah, that is insane.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
New floor pack is funny. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Dude, Hong, it really does look like he gave some of his hair to Heathcliff. Because this is like the shortest it's ever been in one of his identities, right? Yeah, 16 to 30, 0 sanity starting off. Pure skill, final power +3 for this turn. That's crazy. 36 on turn 1. We need the Netzach announcer? Oh yeah. Dude, I always forget about announcers.
당장 승질하라옴.
Are you saying you don't like the gnomes? I think the gnomes are probably my favorite announcer at the moment. Like, they have one voice line where they just all start screaming. Or I guess cheering, you know, it's hard to tell.
폭로 지원한다.
그 삶에 마침표를 이러면 쏠 수 있죠.
쏜다. 먼저 빠져.
Damn, that was a lot of... What the hell?
오늘 공장 일찍 문 닫을 수 있을 것 같지요.
I think he just attacked like 3 or 4 times in that one turn. Yeah, that's such a slick animation. I love it. Alright, announcer.
제 이름
거겠죠?
꽃을 피워볼까요?
딱히 할 말은 없네요. 할 수 있다, 힘을 냈으면 한다. 뭐 제게 그런 말을 바라시지는 않을 거잖아요.
Oh, Netzach. He's such a sad boy.
한 발을 위해 그 삶에 마침표를.
죄송해요.
Thanks, Netzach. Yo, the 40.
또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
I got all woozy.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요. 혹시 칭찬을 받았다면 엔젤라님이나
Dude, what the hell?
편이 나았을 거예요.
That right there wasn't all that great. Hey, screw you, man. He's doing his best. Like how he says that when Heathcliff uses his skill 3.
그렇지 않은 것 희한해.
The most costly bullet, and not even a compliment.
인간을 준비하고
사선이 비었어요.
고통은 없어.
No, I wanted that. What can we sell? Having crit and spamming her skill 3 would be really funny.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
딱히 할 말은 없네요. 할 수 있다.
We got this. Keep up the good work. Dude, don't be so enthused.
않을 거잖아요.
타겟 포착 1시 방향. 그 삶에 마침표를. 사선이 비었어요.
아름다운 것
잘 들어갔네요.
그렇지 않은
크게 의미 있는 성과.
Nice hit. Not that it means anything. It was just straight up awful.
들어드릴게요.
He's really just out here insulting us.
그 누구도 이곳에선 안전할 수 없어요. 적겠죠.
No one's safe.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
Who put this guy in charge of the safety team, huh?
지금
Yeah, even the Honglu identity, he's rolling pretty well.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는
Was that a 20 on a skill too?
그럴 땐
애초에
크게
출발
심호흡을
가능성이
하면
적으면 되는 게
도움이
아닐까요?
된답니다.
전투응대 나서.
Yeah, hip firing with sniper rifle is insane.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
딱히 할 말은 없네요.
50 early is in a concept in Lobotomy Corp.
힘을 냈으면 한다.
And whose fault is that?
바라시지 않을 거잖아요.
You guys know what I'm excited for? Ender Magnolia is releasing on the 23rd of January. And I think this weekend I'm gonna stream Ender Lilies, playing through it again.
적을 제압할 기회네요. 어차피 또 탈출하겠지만
타겟 도착 1시간.
점만 노린다.
Get reacquainted with the story.
탄하구만.
지금
폭로 지원한다.
Ian's plan for the Seed of Light.
시야 확보.
Alright, listen, Netzach. I'm gonna need you to suffer so that I can become a better person. Holy shit. He's genius.
마침표를
잘 들어갔네요. 크게 의미 있는
전투응대 나서
Yeah, Ender Lilies is really good. Millie does a lot of music for them.
꿈을 꾸러 가.
Full Bell for Ender Lilies was is one of my favorite songs from them.
꽃을
It's always funny because people play this game. Yamato, he'll place like clips of his upcoming music for games and stuff on Twitter.
힘을
And so people always play the game of, okay, is this going to be for Limbus or for Ender Magnolia?
전투응대에 나선다.
육참.
They just released a new song for an anime.
네, 잘 들어갔네요.
Isn't it for the same one
거는 아니지만
that they released their previous song for? What is it? It's like Wizards something.
심하게 흔들리는데 개체 부위도 잘 안 보이고.
Promise of a Wizard. Promise of a Wizard. Wait, was that an anime? I thought that was a gacha.
사격 개시.
Promise of a Wizard is a Japanese online simulation video game created by Koli. Is released for Android and iOS devices in November 2019. As a manga adaptation with art by Oh, I guess so. So it started out as a game, and it's just getting adapted into all these different things. That's cool.
미호스럽군.
What do you think the Project Moon anime is going to be about?
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요.
Because I mean, they're on track for getting an anime, surely. Like, would you guys want something fresh, or would you want something in particular to be shown in an anime? I don't know how well, like, doing all of Library of Ruina as an anime would work.
전투 응대에 나선다.
I feel like that'd be a little hard to follow because some of the fights would have to go in order for an anime. Because one of the things that I always thought was funny about Runa is when you're fighting Zhao, so she has two parts, right? In the first part where you're fighting the Liu section 1, and then she starts turning and she like runs, right?
사선이 비었어요.
Or no, it's 3 fights, isn't it?
잠시 어지러워서 못 봤어요.
Yeah, either way. There's a part where you do a fight and she waits basically in the entrance of the library. And then usually you have to go and fight, or usually people go and fight like Purple Terror and the other Star of the City
애초에 투입하는 직원이
fights rather than doing her ego fight. Because you gotta gear up for that.
아름다운 것.
Slice of life anime. You know, honestly, seeing the life in the city through the eyes of,
잘 들어갔네.
I don't know, regular people,
성과는 아니지만
like just jumping from people in the back streets to like living in the nest, that would be cool. Like, I don't know, I feel like we have more of a view of what life is like in the back streets than we do in the nest currently. Like we've seen more of it. So I wouldn't mind seeing something in the nest, how awful the working conditions and stuff are. Ooh, big hit. Nebulizer? You mentioned in the art book they want an animated series based on the Smoke War and ArcCorp's presence in it. Oh, dude, that would be really cool.
부탁드려요.
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요. 단 한
With a guest appearance from Roland from hit game Library of Ruina for the Switch.
전투 응대에 나선다.
You come to my embrace, Catherine. Red Leviathan. Yep. At time I was reincarnated into a grade 9 fixer.
아름다운 것.
Oh no.
그렇지 않은 것.
You know, Project Moon City, that would be the worst place to get an isekai to. Welcome to a place worse than hell.
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요. 단 한 번도.
한 점만 노리.
MC will start weak, but eventually get a harem with every girl and become extremely OP and the next color. That could be you.
폭로 지원한다.
You know what? I think that's a worse trope than multiverse stuff. I think we can all agree on that.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
죄송해요.
They filled with humans. That's a place we call worse than hell.
뭐또 대단한 일이라도
I mean,
하신 거겠죠?
yeah. Yeah, people are the worst. But also sometimes the best. You know, we really need to figure things out. got isekai, now you're a great name fixer that ended up in a random library.
제 부위도 잘안
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
네, 잘 들어갔네요. 크게
And,
울리는
the titles for those are way too long too.
계획을 세워두면 이런 것도 어렵지 않답니다.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서
전투응대
애초에 투입하는 직원이 적으면 되는 게
Nice.
아닐까요?
Man, Heathcliff is just not running out of ammo. Also, you know, so now that I have these identities, is there ever a reason to run ArtCorp Heathcliff? Or is he just dead? Power crept? Okay, well, I gotta get the pipe. Oh, it's the full stop event. So broken gear, the transmitter, nice. Oh, a revolver. ArtCorp Heathcliff forgotten again. What identity is that? You know what? I'm actually really proud of this event. Despite all the, 200... Oh, this is cool. The 200 pulls we did still don't have Blade Lineage Sinclair. Never to be taken.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
딱히 할 말은 없네요. 할 수 있다. 힘을 냈으면 한다.
58.
뭐 제게 그런 말을 바라시진 않을 거잖아요.
전투응대에 나선다.
Heathcliff was already dead. You know, I kind of agree with that. I mean, really his only use was the skill 3s. Setting up kill turns.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서는 애초에
Blade Lineage Sinclair will never see sunrise. And he doesn't deserve to. How many fights is this? How many enemies? One wave?
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통이 적절났다. 공로
Herbie Heathcliff may be power crept.
잘 베어내고.
Hey, just wait until Uptie 5.
영원한
We get the Reindeer Ishmael treatment. Just believe. When you get him, you'll have to max level him. No, when I get him, I'm gonna have to start a new account. Ooh. Amidst this blue aura-filled place, a shadowy being approaches us and holds out his hand. In the palm of the being is a bullet. It pulsates with a foreboding aura. This is a magic bullet that will never miss, no matter what. But it has one condition. Final bullet will always fly toward the one you love most. If you're still willing to fire this bullet, or have someone you would like to shoot, I can grant you that. Express doubt, express willingness to shoot the bullet myself. You know, you guys know me, I would shoot the bullet. Alright, Otis, you're up 25 to 29. So she just gets a plus 10 for being Otis, right? You wish to fire the gun yourself, knowing what the final bullet does? I find that attitude quite commendable, yet you are early. Allow me to lend you this instead. Dark flame smoking pipe.
무엇이든 맞출 수 있는 탄원이니 말입니다.
No, that's what I came to this one for. So 2 attack power up, 1 fragile every turn. The main target currently has a reduced defense level, gain 5 poise, pride pierce steals plus math. We can hear the sounds of a gun assembly and flipping book pages. This place seems to be an educational facility of sorts, rather serious too. Maybe the sinners can learn something from one of the instructors. Learn close quarters. Oh, I was gonna say combat. What is B? CQB? Close quarters bullet. Alright, I'm gonna give you a bullet in your hand. Learn the art of war. Dude, how can I pass that up? What the hell? Close quarters battle? Isn't that the same as CQC? That's what we were always taught. Here. Close quarters battle. Oh, it's just another name for it. Wait, but what is there actually no difference? What is the difference? Unlike CQB, that is a term related to close firearm battles. Oh. CQC techniques include mainly unarmed combat, knife fighting, and bayonet training. Oh, that's cool. So basically, CQB is what Keanu Reeves uses. Noted. Gun fu. Concepts of the class were rather rudimentary, actually. Heathcliff was apparently in agreement, as they seemed to be barely paying attention to the class. Typical Heathcliff. Nothing happened?
저격수한테 이런 거 시키지 좀 마라.
Well, yeah, we passed the check. Were we supposed to fail it? Oh no. What's up with asking a sniper to do shit like this? Ask the sniper. Okay, he's like, it has nothing to do with me.
떨어질 때군요.
Supposed to lose that check. Oh, so it's like
이
if,
자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요. 단 한 번도.
so basically passing it is saying that you already know the knowledge. That's actually really funny.
타겟 포착. 1시 방향.
You can't learn something you already know, idiot.
네, 잘들어봤네요. 그게 의미 있는 성과는 아니거든요.
Upside 5 will give Rabbit Cliff 2 more bullets.
뭐 또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
I feel like the issue with him is that he's not always the fastest. If you can guarantee him being the fastest on field, he would be really good. But that doesn't happen a lot with charge teams.
꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
Or I'm just unlucky with it. Can't believe they brought smoke back. They didn't give it to us because they knew what we did with it in Ruina. Ooh, gear shrapnel. Turn started. This unit has poise, gain 2 defense level up, 1 defense power up. This unit has poise. The first coin to hit deals plus 10% more damage. If the said coin hits critically, deal plus 20% damage on critical hit. Nice. Alright, they don't fuse. I'll have to buy that to see if it does. So swift command, turn end. If any allies retreated this turn, one ally with the fastest speed gains 2 attack power up and 1 damage up at the next turn start. Combat start, if any allies were substituted in this turn, allies that were substituted gain 2 attack power up and 2 defense level up. Power up. Pretty good. But do they fuse? Nope. Good for the chain battle mechanic. Alright, so how many enemies do we fight here? Is it going to be 77? Surely.
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요.
Oh, 40. So that makes me half correct.
전투 응대에 나선다.
40. Man.
또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
I mean, it's not bad. These guys are really squishy. Did she get hit? Oh, hell no.
타겟 포착 1시간.
역시 네
Wait, this is a he that just rolled a 38?
마법의 탄환이
What the hell?
네, 잘 들어갔네요.
That's actually crazy.
인감을 준비하고
움직임이 어설퍼요.
It means it's better than Sun Shower for her.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
시속하게 용건을
혹시 칭찬을 바랐다면 엔젤라님이나 말쿠트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요.
That's not bad.
전투 응대에 나선다.
And I did get it to the 7th bullet for Ego to shoot herself.
이러면
공로 지원한다.
Which I do wish for that animation if they both died at the same time rather than her dying at the end of the turn. 'Cause that seemed a little weird.
한 점만 노린다.
Like anticlimactic, you know?
탄하구만.
격발
먼저 빠진다.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요. 혹시 칭찬을 바랐다면 엔젤라님이나 말쿠트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요. 제가 아니라요.
I think Angela would give us a compliment.
타겟 포착 1시간.
영원한 참으로 인도하지. 영원한 참으로 인도하지. 아름다운 것, 그렇지 않은 것, 피어나.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Can you have Capote roll for 45? Ishmael's? Ishmael has some pretty insane egos too. Ardor Blossom, I think rolls for 41 in the 40. Yeah, that's insane. You know, every now and then I'll see people saying that Ishmael is Project Moon's favorite, and I'll be like, well, is she? And then I remember she has egos like that. Like, okay, maybe they have a point.
제가 아니라요.
완벽한 한 발을 위해
Mersaults. Oh, she's getting up there.
맥주 자판기라도 하나 설치해주는 게
Okay, do I do the funny though?
그 삶의 마침표를.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
Alright, chat, you guys get to decide. Do we do the funny?
엔젤라님이나 말쿠트를 부르는 편이 나아서
The old 7th bullet.
제가 아니라요.
소준 중입니다. 신속하게 용건을.
Oh, it changes them to fatal. Say nah, you want to see the other magic bullets? Right, you live for today. By the grace of chat.
영원한 참으로 인도하지. 아름다운 것. 그렇지.
Would you not watch the full-length animation for her release announcement? How long was that in the video? It was like, what, 2 minutes? Like a minute and a half? I'm starting to think that Otis is the favorite.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서는 애초에 투입하는 직원이 적으면 되는 게 아닐까요?
된다면 4월을 간다.
움직임이 어설퍼요.
육적 뼈를 깎는다. 육적
It looks like they attack using the gears on their heads too. The smoke effects look nice.
일발 장작. 안심이라. 고통은 없어.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서는 애초에 투입하는 직원이 적으면 되는 게 아닐까요?
The lower casualty numbers, just don't send that many in there. Netzach. That is true. Here, I want to see what this animation looks like.
완벽한 한 발을 위해
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기
It's Xing
위해서는
just solo it.
애초에 투입하는 직원이 적으면 되는 게 아닐까요?
한 발을 위해
I don't know. You know, solos, I don't know how I feel about them anymore. I feel like everybody does them. It's not such a niche thing like it used to be. Which isn't bad. I do like the people who are doing that. Oh no, the long battle with Christmas. Oh, have you guys seen what happens if you fail this? Hold on. Radia approached the gnomes who were busily packing away at the gifts. They stared at Radia with a blank expression for a moment before raising their tools sky high in unison. Human Ohm! We're running pretty low on human supply, Ohm. How timely, Ohm. Let's take 'em home. The gnomes surrounded Radia and quickly began packing the center into a gift box before we had the chance to do anything. We immediately rushed toward the gnomes, trying to rescue Radia, but Radia was already turned into a gift. Selected identity takes 100% HP damage. Packaging box earns. What did you warn me of, Radia? Nice. Dude, that's a 10 out of 10 event. And then we've seen this. Who could lie beneath that bed?
자, 됐냐? 저격수한테 이런 거 시키지 좀 마라.
Spike is the only one that made me fall asleep. Oh, we actually have clean mirror here. What should I need? 390? Damn. We can also fuse here. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna be rolling for some insane numbers. Nice. Need 300 cost to upgrade it to max. Alright, maybe we'll just try and make it then. Boom, just like that. Are you guys still enjoying Mirror Dungeon 5? Connecting? Question mark? Oh no, what do the Steam charts look like for Walpurgis today? That was a weird lag. Oh god. 67K? Holy. Damn, dude. Hey, this is the most people the game's ever had. Oh yeah, it actually is. The last record was in October 2024 with 50.4K. And this is only on Steam too. Damn, what the hell? X out 69K, but it's at 64 now. You got him before you. Oh, whoops, I was gonna sell stuff. No. My money.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
When you get the new Poise Fusion?
할 말은 없네요. 할 수 있다. 힘을 냈으면 한다.
What do you need for it?
제게 그런 말을 바라시진 않을 거잖아요.
Dude, 40? 16 to 40?
그대로만 해주신다면 오늘은 제압이 빠르겠어요.
You guys think there's like a Limbus company dark web where people are actually just re-rolling accounts trying to get
또
these identities and then selling them online? You know, does that happen with other gachas?
크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니지만요.
Yeah. You know, I started out saying that as a joke, and then as I was saying it, I was like, hold on, this probably actually does happen. It does happen a lot. You know that happens. With the Limbus? Oh, 55 by the way. What the hell?
한 점만 노린다.
Oh, we're putting this gnome down. What? 796. Yo, I should do that. What the hell? Some people who do that don't ask me how you knew.
사실은 그렇게
I mean, when gambling's a skill, you know?
혹시 칭찬을 받았다면 엔젤라님이나 마이쿠트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요.
I don't know, is...
제가 아니라요.
I'm trying to think if that's illegal or against terms of service. Is it? I actually don't know. I don't think so. Just be lucky.
직원이 좋은 성과를 냈네요.
True.
맥주 자판기라도 하나 설치해주는 게 어떤가요?
And if you're not lucky, then just have enough money for 200 pulls.
다음 목표로
깔끔한 헤드샷.
Wait, how would you...
작살났다고.
How do you determine how much an account is worth?
혹시 칭찬을 받았다면 엔젤라님이나 마이쿠트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요.
You have to like show people the meta charts. Alright, look. I got Full Stop Honglu and Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Now, it's not the Full Stop one, but that is a damned good identity. I'm gonna have to ask for $100. Be against Steam TOS unless you're crazy. I mean, do we want to debate that? Is has crazy. I mean, it... I don't know. I know, RuneScape had issues with that, but I think that's because of bots and stuff. Like, people would bot accounts and then sell the accounts.
혹시 칭찬을 받았다면
Dude, I sound old as hell. Do any of you even know what RuneScape is?
있을 거예요. 제가 아니라요.
I don't think anybody talks about that game now. This is the first thing that came to mind. Gray area is against TOS if they know you're an account buyer and seller. There's no way they can know if you buy/sold the account.
깔끔한 헤드샷.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Call the police? I wonder what a call like would sound like. Hey, so this guy, he's been gambling and then selling the accounts.
혹시 칭찬을
Well,
엔젤라님이나 마이코트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요. 제가 아니라요.
사격 개시.
only through YouTube videos talking about the bot stuff. Yeah, it's really bad in... I think it's really bad in pretty much every MMO. I actually heard someone talking about it in World of Warcraft recently, that it's pretty bad there. I don't know anything about that game. Ben banners also increased the price, like for road banners or rerun.
먼저 빠진다.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서는 애초에 투입하는 직원이 적으면 되는 게 아닐까요?
전투 응대에 나서라.
목표로
꿈을 꾸러 가다.
In an Instagram account that sells Arknight accounts, you can customize it? What the hell? What does that mean? Customize it?
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
그 누구도 이곳에서
Like getting specific things for the account?
적겠지도 마찬가지겠죠.
Let's see, magic bullet shot. What's she at? 3? Lucky. Not gonna lie, I was really hoping she's at 7. Then it could be like, you did this, you killed her. Hey man, this rolls really well. 24 to 38.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
But they didn't play all the voice lines for the Ego Magic Bullet in every single stage.
마무리를. 다음 목표로.
Oh. Alright, well, no Magic Bullet Ego for you. Dude, Santanta just got assassinated. Holy shit. Dang. That actually was his full health bar too. Oh god. All of these are awful. No. Might as well do it for the bit, right? Yeah, that was all of Santata's health with one skill.
계획을 세워두면 이런 것도 어렵지 않답니다.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란
So
적은
services like
없었어요.
grinding, like an account with the characters you want. No, no, what have I done? I can't clash with this thing. Yeah, 14 to 26 on a skill too. Yeah, this Heathcliff identity is cracked.
숨 참고 있을 때 말 걸지 마라.
완벽한 한 발을 위해.
It could be used in for close quarters battle.
속에서 움직일 수 있는
Alright, Walter.
처치하라.
잘 들어갔네요.
He's in the past.
아니지만
육참. 헐떡.
그대로만
Shouldn't have made him do that.
오늘은 제압이 빠르겠어요.
He can lose to the thorns. Hold on.
그 삶의 완벽한 한심표를.
Yeah, these are great. These are really good identities.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
But how would they do against Dan Quixote?
딱히 할 말은 없네요. 할 수 있다. 힘을 냈으면 한다. 뭐 제게 그런 말을 바라시지는 않을 거잖아요.
아름다운 것, 완벽한 한 발을 위해 그렇지 않은 것.
끔찍한 공격이네요.
It better be literally Walpurgis identities.
드릴게요.
I don't know. Is Regret Faust considered really good still?
어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄원.
I feel like her clashing is a little weak, but the AoE on skill 2 and skill 3 makes her valuable. It also doesn't have anything else for Tremor.
죄송해요. 잠시 어지러워서 못 봤어요. 뭐
Easy AoE and coin drop. Yeah,
그죠? 사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
oh, this guy is fucking dead and he doesn't even know it.
말코트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요. 제가 아니라요.
벤다는 사월을
한 점만 노린다. 깔끔한 헤드샷.
The fuck? 1.1k.
흐트러지게.
Hundred is probably one of the best things. True. True.
격발.
시야 확보.
그 삶의 마침표를. 키스페이퍼 지금.
시야 확보.
Well, I think with this Walpurgis, everyone has, or all the sinners have gotten something from Walpurgis now too. Whether it's an ego or an identity.
말코트를 부르는 편이
I really rarely give that anymore. Probably because it's too strong.
사선이 비었어요.
시야 확보. 쏜다.
You know, I probably should have avoided this encounter coming up. Oh no. What the hell?
아니,
Heathcliff.
나는 총 쏘는 놈이라니까 이런 거.
I'm just some bloke who shoots guns. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Shooting guns is fun.
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요. 단 한 번도.
전투 응대에 나서
한 점만 노린다. 깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에
Damn.
찔렀다고.
Also like the explosion effect too. This is what the on kill effect for Bill Claire's skill 3. They just explode.
공감을 준비하고
You have Encore Peeth with 2 coin drop on skill 2. You know, unironically, Encore Peeth is one of the better Encore identities. But I mean, he doesn't really have competition.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
Yeah, his clashing actually isn't that bad.
엔젤라님이나 말쿠트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요. 제가 아니라요.
된다. 사월을 건너.
Shooting guns is fun, say something a true American. I feel like that's just a fact, actually.
크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니에요.
지금 공로 지원한다.
그 삶의 마침표를.
사실은 그렇게 대단한
You can't let the bad things people have done with the guns
칭찬을 받았다면 엔젤라님이나 말쿠트
contaminate,
편이 나았을
you know, how you think about them.
공감을 준비하고
Because that's the people,
깔끔한
not the tool.
머리통에 젖잘랐다고.
그 삶의 마침표를. 키스클리퍼 지금
공로 지원한다.
Dude, Otis just cannot shoot. Too slow. Do I even have any more skill ones for him to get rid of? What the hell? I think maybe that is the last one, actually. Oh, this will never fire magic bullet. Okay, what's the new fusion? Double pipe? I know there's one for the dog. Yeah, look at this guy. You could play dress up. Jolly plushie. There's another one if you have the packaging ribbons and then this box. Mint fusion added with Mirror Dungeon 5 hard or poise. Oh, this is new. Haven't seen this. Shadow monster. What the hell? Quick supply only to number 1, 2, 7, and 8. Oh, probably 7 and 8 because them coming in is like being the monster under the bed, right? That's cool. Both kegs and endorphin. Oh, I haven't seen this. Ask spirits. Gonna start this. Guess activates. Yep. Turn end. If an ally has more than 20 poise potency, the ally consumes 1 poise, gain 1 poise count. Turn end. One ally with the highest poise potency, one ally with the highest poise count, gain 2 haste and 1 offense level up. Can activate on the same identity. Gaining poise, gain more. Yup. Come to end at more than 40 poise potency, consume 15 poise to discard one skill the lowest rank in all of that unit's skill slots. Oh, that's cool. I think it's everything besides the ego for poise. Yep. Punctured memory. So is there not a new fusion for the event? This the transmitter and the pipe? No? Doesn't seem so. Yeah, I don't... Unless they added more. I think this is all that was shown in the preview for it when choosing the theme. That's right. Not everything has to be a fusion. Let's see if we can do this with just these three.
한피가 떨어질 때군요.
Ahab? Question mark? Ahab's looking a little different these days.
할 수 있다. 힘을 냈으면 한다. 제게 그런 말을 바라시지는 않을 거잖아요.
Okay, he's gonna stagger. Probably fine.
그대로만 해주신다면 오늘은 제가 따르겠어요.
There's nothing in the compendium.
역시 니놈 말대로 어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄환.
이제도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
무사히 연명하던 목숨도 오늘로 끝나겠군요.
We could evade with him. We can actually evade everything here.
완벽한 한 발을 위해 격발.
It does so much damage.
잘 들어갔네요.
It's actually really hard to get the combo stuff to even go off because they just die. It's so fast. Because I think one thing I didn't mention is
숨 참고 있을
a lot of their skills they just gain more damage, like percent damage. Speed speeds faster than targets, deal plus 10% more damage for every one speed difference, max 50%. Crazy. Let's see. Yeah, again, same with the skill 3. Plus 80% damage on a critical hit. Like, yeah, it's just so much extra damage, and even Honglu has it too.
그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
Yeah, ammo spent times 15% more damage. Third coin. Target staggered plus 30% damage on a critical. Like, really pitting for full stop. I mean, it's funny considering how full stop kind of operates in Ruina. Or like how they operate after you get their pages, right? Because you can just use them to cheese up to start of the city fights, you know? Like 1,000 damage. He's so good.
하지 마라. 내 앞에는 무엇도 남지 않을 테니. 그 삶의 마침표를.
And then Honglu just leapfrogs over him. Fucking dies.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서
Okay, these guys are nuts.
아, 오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
Okay, yeah, that is an insane gap. Usually for my poise teams, it's pretty close to Ryoshu and Mersault being the #1 spot. But damn, what the hell? What's their voice lines? Yeah, we can check that. Dude, what a day! Hit level 97 as well. What has your guys' levels gotten up to? I don't think the stamina went up. Putting it Zephyr, probably because he would waste bullets so fast. Other Stefan would become Rabbit Heathcliff. Oh yeah, you could just be like, Stefan already exists. And then points to Heathcliff. Rabbit Heathcliff. That's why you had to get the upgrade with the sniper 40 something. You just got to level 103. 95. It was my... Sorry, now that it's on my mind. My friends list look for like for levels. Someone at 127. Holy shit. 121. A black tea to your life. 119. Damn. Line through with the 40 turn clear. It's nice. 1337 rounds. Who was that? Oh, for the line 2? You're there. Mom, get the camera. Which one are you? You were the 104. Oh, there's 3. I'm guessing you're the Ryoshu, right? You want to be just like Ryoshu? The contempt? Aw. I mean, I guess I had a 50-50 on which Ryoshu. Nice. Silker is all I have left. I have no Ishmael left now. Feasting my eyes on my Gregors in the night streets does wonder for the... And then it just doesn't tell you, because you don't want to know. spectate your life. Bina, is that you? How the tea leaves suffer so that you can drink tea. Battles tend to be rather cramped, don't you think? Oh, bro, I should check these lines more often. These are good. There once was a time when I believed in the greatness of full stops. Dream is a dangerous thing, you know. Ooh, going for the feels. Where did you hide the Otis? That spider seems quite attractive to me. Okay. Do we need to get the police involved? Do insects have rights? Never said you missed Railroad 2, missed a chance to do funny numbers. You know, you say that, but then you actually play Railway 2 and you're like, fuck, this sucks. This is so bad. Once I chop off your meat. Okay, voice lines. Just a little sidetracked.
자, 사격 중지. 앞쪽 시야가 확보되는 대로 적들을 추적할게요. 일어나셨으면 총기 손질 먼저 해야죠. 매일 청소해주지 않으면 쏘다가 고장나 버릴지 모르잖아요.
True. Clearing gun jams is not fun.
점심 먹고 사격 연습이나 할까요? 탄환이 비싸다고 해도 목숨보다 비싸겠어요. 그런데 그렇게 비싸게 느껴지시나요? 아, 신기하네요. 전 생각보다 굉장히 저렴해서 놀랐거든요.
Ooh, Honglu not really knowing the value of money, right?
날이 어두워진 걸 보니 조금 있으면 연설이 시작되겠네요. 교주는 히스클리프 씨에게 맡기고 저희는 그 이후에 몰려올 신도들만 막으면 돼요. 까먹으신 건 아니죠?
How rich are you, Honglu? I mean, if his ego is anything to go by, then he's like a dragon, you know, sitting on his hoard of gold.
로직 아틀리에도 괜찮은 공방이지만 S급 공방과 비교할 정도는 아니죠. 큰형이 어렵게 사온 S급 공방제 총을 본 적이 있는데 저희가 쓰는 것과는 비교도 안 될 정도로 좋은 성능을 갖추고
Oh,
있었거든요.
what?
로직
An
아틀리에도
S-Class
괜찮은
firearm his big brother
공방이지만
managed to get his hands on?
S급 공방과 비교할
Oh,
정도는
dude.
아니죠. 큰형이 어렵게 사온 S급 공방제 총을 본 적이 있는데
Interesting. So
저희가
is
쓰는 것과는
this a
비교도 안
mirror
될
world thing, or do you think one of
좋은 성능을
his
갖추고 있었거든요.
brothers is actually gonna have a gun? Oh,
탄환
dude.
속도에 반응하지 못하는 고만고만한 대상을 신속하게 쓸어주는 게 저희 사무소의 셀링 포인트랍니다. 반응할 수 있는 강자들을 만나면 어떡하냐고요? 아, 당연히 도망쳐야죠.
Smart. Hey, he's got a plan. Can't die to bullets? Don't fight them.
머리는 사람이 시시하게 죽어나가는 걸 원하지 않을 거예요. 하지만 시시한 죽음이란 뭘까요? 죽음에 많은 의미를 부여해도 결국 죽는 건 편치 않을 텐데.
Said he has ammo refill, mega rich. True. Also, I think this is a nod to one of the credenzas in Ruina. This anticlimactic death thing.
탄원이 강철을 뚫지 못한다고 방심하셨나 봐요. 여러분에겐 안타까운 이야기지만 탄환으로 강철을 부수는 건 머리의 금기에 어긋나지 않는답니다.
Ooh, the gun sound effect in that too? That's awesome.
불행하더라도 뛰쳐나와선 안 되는 자리도 있는 법이에요. 자리를 옮기려다 이렇게 톱니바퀴가 박살나면 안타깝잖아요. 돈은 없는데 탄약이 또 다 떨어졌다고요? 아, 가문에 연락해야겠네요. 가슴에 세 발, 머리는 쏠 필요도 없겠네요. 지위를 받는 건 오랜만이네요. 어머, 부탁드려요. 긴장하셨나요? 그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
He says that when
긴장하셨나요?
viewed in battle.
그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
It's interesting. Like his ego is him being a part of the treasure than him owning it. Just run away.
타깃 포착 1시 방향. 움직임이 어설퍼요. 움직임이 어설퍼요. 다음 목표로. 야쁜 건 저였나 보군요.
Oh wait, that's funny.
야쁜 건 저였나 보군요.
Looks like I was the one who was made light of. A reference to Runa when they get turned into books.
계획을 세워두면 이런 것도 어렵지 않답니다. 아, 잘 안 됐네요. 이제 어떻게 되는 걸까요?
Yes, the Joseph specialty. A Haley Leeway
적당한
reference.
승리네요. 다들 이상은 없으신가요?
Leeway?
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면 오늘은 제 사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요. 의뢰는 여기서 중단. 모두 퇴각하세요. 품에 있는 그건 뭔가요? 총은 다시 사면 된다니까요. 도망칠 때 걸리적거리니까 빨리 버리세요.
Damn, even willing to throw away broken guns to live? Nice. Yeah, like those. I think there were quite a few references to Runa in there too.
탄 일발 장전. 탄환은 로지 가틀리에제 고속 분쇄탄. 좋아.
So rich you can buy a new gun.
준비 끝.
Wasn't don't they say something like guns end up costing less than bullets in the long run?
밖은 슬슬 아침인가? 행사가 시작되려면 아직도 한참 남았고
It's talking about invitation.
허리가 부서질 것 같네.
Walter, I don't know if you're here now or still watching from 5 minutes ago.
아직 점심 시간밖에 안 됐을 텐데 벌써부터 저녁 만찬 준비를 하는구만. 오늘 커다란 모임이 있다는 거 확실한가 보네. 슬슬 탄환 점검을 해야겠어.
Now? Okay. Talking about the invitation?
이만큼 숨어들기 허술할 줄이야. 죄다 저 대갈통에 톱니를 박은 녀석한테 빠져가지고. 처음에 생포라길래 까다로운 의뢰겠다 싶었는데 별거 없겠어.
I do wonder if so does this mean that these full stop office don't go to the library then? Or does it happen in a different way?
총을 만들 수 있는 공방은 그렇게 많지도 않고 그걸 운영하는 사무소도 희박하지. 뭐 그 덕에 이런 의뢰는 우리가 독식할 수 있긴 하지만.
Remains to be seen. Yeah, I guess it did stop before they would have gotten an invitation from the library, because they only... Yeah, does our Gallia hand them the invitation?
톱니 교단이 하는 짓이 유쾌하진 않지. 하지만 그건 그거고 의뢰는 의뢰지. 서서롭게 총알에 감정을 담아봐야 조준만 흔들리잖냐? 총알값도 더럽게 비싼데 한 번에 똑바로 박아 넣어야 수지가 맞는다고.
Either that or Leeway just had it in his pocket. Hey, if you can't shoot him, just run, right?
이런 씨, 빗 맞았잖아. 무조건 대갈통에 박히는 각이었는데 저 교주라는 인간 어떻게 되어 먹은 거야?
That's that city mindset, been a while.
이따위로 계속 싸우다간 뒤가 없어. 애초에 길게 싸우게 설계된 총이 아니란 말이야. 이대로는 과열되다가 총열이 터져버린다고. 야, 뭐 방법 없어?
That was my response to the 1 week wait thing. That's that.
잠깐 졸았네. 야, 아직 시작 안 했냐? 들켰다. 너희들부터 뒤로 물러서 내가 응사할 테니까. 이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐? 총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩. 숨 참고 있을 때 말 걸지 마라. 사격 개시. 좋아, 순탄하구만. 깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고. 웃기지 마. 아직 끝난 게 아니야.
He seems more like matter of fact, but he doesn't seem so. I don't know. It's kind of like serious here. It's a little weird seeing him like this.
자, 됐냐? 저격수한테 이런 거 시키지 좀 마라.
Okay, yeah, we saw that a couple times.
나는 총 쏘는 놈이라니까 이런 거.
I think the check failed is my favorite so far. Bloke who shoots guns.
이런 거 한껏 넘겼나? 이걸로 넘어갈 수 있으면 좋겠는데.
It's like Tamaki.
평화를 넘어선 건 아닌가 걱정이네.
Yeah, surprisingly. I mean, well, the issue is that Honglu, I wouldn't say he's really like the leeway.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
Looting the weapons, nice.
거기서 좀 더 신중히 써야 했나? 아니, 탄을 잘못 골랐나? 뭐든 어때. 내가 좀 부족했던 건 사실이니까.
And that's all of his. Nice, pretty good. Oddly professional. Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it for sure. Professional.
정리는 끝났어. 다음 정리까지는
적군입니다, 관리자님. 좋은
The hell? Gregor just yelling at me. Yeah, pretty good event. I think I really like the foreshadowing for future Walpurgis. A scenario that we can't clear. Yeah, no, that's quite the thing to try and wrap your head around. Because I mean, there are actually quite a few for both Lobotomy Corp and Ruina. You know, it's probably for the best that we don't have to see our sinners just get wiped out by the blue reverb. Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to handle him yet. Too OP. Also smoke. I really hope that in the future we get some kind of smoke identities. Because that's one of the most broken status effects in Ruina, and it's really fun too. Okay, like smoke was one of the strongest things to get past Silent Girl. Like you could bypass her entire gimmick. Which was always funny. Yeah, because it's percent damage increase. Not equipped to fight blue reverb. Nope. Next thing should be the Intervalo. You're really excited for that. That's the health checkup, right? Oh, and the classifications too. I think. Yeah. Oh, dude. I really hope we get it actually involves like Moses in person. I'm gonna be updated on the Abnos now and distortions. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I want to see what we'll get, like what the new identities and ego. I think it's just gonna be a reskin of all the base egos. They're just gonna give them Limbus company sweaters that you can buy as merchandise. It'd actually be really funny advertising for those. Just a reskin. Yeah, seeing Don Quixote talk to, man, that I was kind of thinking that she was gonna be a little more serious, but seeing her not like that's cool. She does seem a little bit embarrassed to be talking all juvenile, as she puts it, which that's really fun. I like that dynamic. Yeah, good luck on post Canto Dawn. Because I think that's almost something that people were worried about, how she would act. I don't know. Yeah, this really was just a good look at her. I'm excited to see what else she says and does from here on out. Like, do you think she's gonna be as justice driven? Like to the point where she causes a scene like in the migration checkpoint? Maybe. I'm really curious about that. Because the sinners did praise that when trying to bring her to her senses too and open the door. Saying that they liked how she would charge in to be the good guy. Am I talking ask first this time around? Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, this is cool. I really enjoyed that. And we didn't hurt the bank. So if it does just cost another 22k for the next Walpurgis, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, good stuff. But I think I will end the stream here. I don't have anything else. Lunacy funds are saved. I know a lot of people want to save for the Arknight collab. I really don't know where I stand on that, because it does seem like it's going to be just a one-time thing, and you either get the stuff or you don't. But I don't really know anything about Arknights, so it's hard to be attached to it anyways. So 72k. Oh, you're ready. Seems to be like that for the collab. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll worry about that later. Let's see. Oh, Friday. Streaming Ender Lilies. Which I didn't know. I was checking it. They added a boss rush to the game after I'd already beat it. I can't believe that. I always say games need boss rushes if they have like good boss fights and stuff. And in the one time I could have had a boss rush, I just didn't even see it. That's so tragic. So that should be fun. I do want to dive into the lore. The lore for Ender Lilies is actually crazy. So with Millie music in the background, it's a really good time. I can't hype that game up enough. And then Magnolia coming out on the 23rd of June. I'll be streaming that too. Which hopefully that doesn't fall on like a Limbus update. Ooh, it doesn't? Two weeks from now? It actually does. If there is a Limbus update in 2 weeks. I think an update seems pretty far. Yeah, it'll probably just be like a new identity. Yeah, that's crazy though. That they even fall on the same day. You need 104k for all 4 guaranteed. Like if you never pull them, that's just 600 pulls. And then using the ideality. Yeah, cool. I'm excited for Limbus. No 800 for 4? Oh yeah. I gotcha, I see what you're saying. Because the announcers too, right? But you know, I am surprised. We did not get as many announcers as... or whatever Walpurgis had Angela as an announcer. It was crazy. I think I got like over 2,000 thread just from that. Loaded up on shards. Yeah, good stuff. We'll call it a stream here. This is a good one. I like Full Stop by Bullet. Good night. Yeah, good night, everyone. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day and or night. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.